Good to see you.
Hey there, Revenants. How's it going? I was asked to give a couple of opinions as well as a couple of pointers about Haze, farming, and some oddities in the different bosses. So the first thing we'll go through is kind of one of the farming spots that I think is one of the most interesting in the game, and it is here in the government center proper. In this area, you have this option of having a missile right here next to you and all these enemies directly behind this wall, behind me here. And as you see in the different areas here, you have a guy, a Cerberus trooper, that can drop a tungsten, he can drop a titanium, he can drop an Argent Wolf Warhammer, and he can drop an several other things, and he can drop an MJ310. Then you have the two little guys down in the side corner there, and those guys can also drop MJ310s, they can drop their weapons, and they can drop lost crystals and such. So there is some pretty hefty ability here in order to get a whole bunch of haze and a whole bunch of actual really good end game items along the way. Now the interesting thing is that you will want to have Revenant's Hunger on, most likely. You will want to have Revenant's Greed on, most likely, if you want to get these weapons over and over. And as you can see, there is some risk in how you go about entering these entering this fight and engaging with these enemies, because of the fact that if you are playing at a level 1 like this character here, then you will be pretty fragile compared to, you know, some end game builds that you can one-shot these guys and just literally march through here pretty quick and collect and leave very fast. So if this is to your liking and you can run this circuit here with these guys in the government center, then you will have a really good quick time in order to farm tungstens, and you will be able to get +10 weapons pretty quickly, pretty easily. And the whole time that you're farming for tungstens on these guys, you'll get MJ310s like crazy, and you'll get a ton of haze as well. So this is a really good farming spot for collecting 310s, tungstens, haze, and being able to level up your gifts if you are in fact a low level character. Alright, so if we talk about farming haze though, there is some oddities that you should take note of. If you are looking for, you know, a very quick amount of haze that is rivaling the endgame bosses like the Virginborn, and, well, not even the Virginborn. The Virginborn gives about 182,000 haze, and the Skull King gives around 376,000 or 372,000, I believe. And so if you want to farm quick haze that's fairly easy and doable, if you are on max difficulty, you can come here to the Town of Sacrifice in the depths, and you can start to farm the butterfly, not for the items that she drops and that you get when you beat her. However, it is for the haze specifically. She yields more haze than the endgame bosses at max difficulty here. If you want to farm her at 0 star, you only get 2,800 haze. It's the exact same as the story boss as well, and so you really have no benefit in going to the depths to farm the butterfly at 0 star for any amount of haze. But if you are on max difficulty, you get bonkers amounts of haze very quickly, and as you can see, you can burn her down pretty quick if you are paired up with a partner and you want to just kind of grind through the butterfly very quickly. So if we take a look at all the depths bosses here one by one, and we start to look at their death animations, and we see all of the haze that's dropped from each one. And as you can see, Oliver, Butterfly, the Insatiable Despot, and so on and so forth, all of these guys, you can see which ones actually have more than the 124,000 haze, and there are a couple, the Butterfly being one of them, and it seems like, oh, it would be, you know, successors or something that have these increased haze amounts, and it's not really that way, because Eva also gives the 124,000 amount, whereas the Butterfly gives the 372,000 amount. And you can see which ones give which haze here, and it's pretty incredible that there are 2 or 3 options here, I believe it's 2, and that give the higher haze amount. So if you're looking to farm for haze, these are some of the best ways to run in, shoot, get the haze, run out, run in, shoot, get the haze, run out. And so this can be a really, really quick farming method for haze at the higher levels amount that you will need in order to get to the 77 million or whatever haze that you need total to get to level 300. So hopefully this helped you guys out, and you can start farming haze more effectively. And if you use Revenant's Hunger, obviously you get more haze on top of each of these kills, as you can see here. And this is a great way to go about farming, just to get those increased haze amounts, to get leveled up much faster than anything else that you can possibly do. So anyways, thank you guys for watching.